But Donald Trump, he's going to shale country. He's speaking at an oil conference in North Dakota. Former Shell oil president John Hofmeister is with us. You know, fracking has got to be topic number one when Trump meets North Dakota today, right? He's got to be in favor of fracking, surely.
Well, I think oil and gas production is, of course, number one. The tool to get there is fracking. And fracking done properly regulated, is, in fact, a safe practice, and it has been around for 60 years. And so, yes, fracking will be a part of the oil and gas future, which is critical for this country's domestic energy future.
Yeah.
And when we see what's going on in the Middle East, why wouldn't we invest in our domestic energy future?
Well, that's the question I would like to ask to Bernie Sanders and to Hillary Clinton. If you get rid of fracking, as they wish to, then you don't have much chance of us being energy independent, and you take away cheap home heating oil, cheap natural gas from America's poor people. I don't think they've got a leg to stand on.
You depress the economy, and you're exactly right. The people hurt the hardest are the poor and the middle class, which they say that they support, but not by their energy policy, not at all.
Now, you're a corporate sort of guy. You used to be the president of Shell Oil. Are people like you getting together to get behind Donald Trump?
At this stage, I'm not personally involved because I'm waiting to see how the behaviors play out in the primary session. But as we move towards the general, yes, I'm sure that I will be involved one way or another.
When you say involved, I mean, who's going to get your support?
At this stage, I don't know. I really have been unimpressed by both candidates thus far. Certainly, Bernie Sanders is out there on a limb, and somebody will just simply cut it off and he'll go away. But the idea of a Trump behaving the way he behaves, the idea of a Clinton with her lack of credibility on issues of integrity and honesty, something has to give. Right now, I'm in the category of none of the above, Stuart.
Okay, now I want to get back to oil at $50 a barrel. It hit 50 this morning, first time it's been there in a long, long time. You think we can go, you and I have a discussion about this. You still think that oil's going higher than 50 by the end of the year?
Absolutely, and the reason for that, Saudi Arabia's economy is in deep trouble. Russia's economy is in deep trouble. The only cure for those two very important economies is higher oil price, and both sets of leaders know that. As we progress through the year, there has got to be an accommodation between the Russians and the Saudis on the level of production to yield a higher oil price, and when their production declines, in addition to the other production declines around the world, I think we will see a normalization of oil price in somewhere between $70 and, let's say, $90 a barrel. I'll pick it in the middle, roughly $80 a barrel. And I think that is inevitable because the Saudis can't continue, the Russians can't continue without higher priced oil. And the way they get it is they cut back their production, say 500,000 barrels a day each.
Okay, we hear you, John Hofmeister, and we shall wait and see.